was that?
Picking up some here. Over here.
Machine over!
What did I get, Steve? I got ASRock fifth gen for the. Oh shit! It's fucking loud. What's it called? Fifth gen. Trying to. I don't want it to be super loud. I got the okay, an ASRock. I got an ASRock X570 Pro 4. It's Windows 11 ready. And it has a 5700X, Ryzen 7 5700X. So for my 3800, it's an incremental upgrade. 5700X. Dude, this is still loud. So I just wanted to get into the 4.0 bus lanes or whatever, the PCIe 4.0. So because I had my motherboard was two generations back. B450 motherboard was literally 2 generations back, and all I did was did a flash BIOS on my B450 to use the 2nd generation, and that motherboard isn't compatible for Windows 11. So I made a proponent. I made a proponent of myself. I made a proponent of myself. Basically, I was determined to get a motherboard that was able to do Windows 11. So it's a I don't know what it is. Let's see. Let's take a look. See. So this is Windows 11 here, right? So you go. I got all these things open, right? Let's. Okay. Look at this. Oh, I have a game. It doesn't want to run. So this is great. Where is there it is. Okay, so if I could open up Windows, there we go. Still have to work around it, and so this is my graphics card, right in this one. So this is the 6800 XT. That's what I bought for $500. It's beautiful. A good 1440p card, and Antec case. Got this one here. Performance 1 FT. Beautiful, beautiful case. Right? Some ATX. So the graphics card is here. It has a fan there. It has 3 140mm fans here, and then I got the AIO up here. Right. So the CPU is let's see, Task Manager. New Windows. Damn it, dude. Fudge. Got the wrong ones. The new Windows So there's the GPU, Radeon 6800 XT. The CPU is Ryzen 7 5700X 8-core processor. And I don't know if it's a Matisse. I don't know what year it is. You know, if I go like this, go AMD Ryzen. I'm curious, is it Picasso or something? Ryzen 7. It's just these small incremental upgrades so that I could get into Windows. So I could get into Windows. That's all it is. Windows 11. It's Ryzen 7 5700X is originally available. Product line is up to 4.6 gigahertz. LT cache, 4 megabytes, processor technology, socket IP. Came out 2 years ago. Desktop 8 cores, 3.4. Overclocking, unlock overclocking, yes. Windows 11. Ubuntu, real. Windows 10, Windows 11. Ryzen processor, 16-bit temperature. But what family is it? It says PCIe version 4.0 lanes. I could go, so these could only go to 30. Memory max speed is 32. That sucks. No wonder I have it at 32. My motherboard, I was trying to set it to 40. I have 2x2 DDR4. Yeah, I ended up setting it at 32 without even realizing that this I guess I have to always go here. So it's maxing out its memory band. Cool. I thought I thought I fucked it up. You know? I thought I fucked it up, but I didn't. I'll turn off the webcam, by the way, in a minute. I don't want it on. It's pretty late. So yeah, that's good to know. So whenever you get a CPU, make sure you check the memory before you buy a motherboard. Make sure it matches with what you want. That's what I learned this time around. Because the ASRock X570M Pro 4. It maxes out 40 megahertz. Should be pretty good. Yeah, I didn't realize that this is 400. See, look at that. Supports AMD socket Ryzen 2000 4000 G series, but then this motherboard could go up to 40,000 XMP, and it supports DDR. Overclock, right? But it has an XMP. This is your gaming PC encoding? Both. It's a single PC setup. This is where I messed up. I was trying to put the XMP because it goes up to 40. You could overclock it manually, but you have to get memory. But what's the point? What's the point of getting this motherboard if the CPU could only go up to 32? Doesn't make any sense. Do you understand that? I'm asking you a question. Considering you're a PC guy, this is the only problem I ended up with this PC is the fact that I couldn't set up that. I know it says overclock, but there's an XMP for just 40,000, and it kept crashing into Windows. It didn't boot up, and it always reverted back to the lowest 24. Right, it was lowest 24. This is 26, but it was actually defaulting to 24. And I'm like, what the hell? It took me a while to figure it out. And I figured out that 2 sticks for the CPU can only max out at 32 megahertz. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to give you a pointer here, some advice from what I've learned. I didn't know that the memory is locked with the CPU. So my recommendation for any new upgrades is not only a CPU for the motherboard, but also what's the capacity of that CPU's memory. Well, not the memory it doesn't have, but the support that it has for that specific CPU. So I missed it by 32, right? So I kept it at 32 because that's what the CPU caps at. But I bought 40,000 megahertz, like the RAM can support 40,000 megahertz, but the CPU doesn't support 40,000 megahertz. I didn't know that. I didn't know that CPUs had a cap on the RAM. Like if you make an example, like if you go to another CPU like this, well, and then you'll find out what's the connectivity. System specifications, PCIe 4 up to 32 MTs, to memory 2 channel, so literally 2 channel. And yeah, I didn't know that. So in other words, that's pretty good news. I'm maxing out my RAM in support of the AMD 5700X. So it's running at peak performance. You just made me realize that. Thank you, Steve. I thought it was a mistake, which was a mistake, because I was basing it off of the motherboard's specifications that it could run 40,000 megahertz XMP, which it can, but I would have needed to get a CPU that would hit those 40 megahertz on the memory. This one cannot. So I'm bottlenecking, not bottlenecking, but I'm not getting the full potential of my motherboard. I'm shy 8 megahertz, but it's okay because the CPU is maxed out on the RAM. You understand? So it's at high peak performance for this CPU, which is fucking great. See, because it says 42, but it's actually 40,000 XMP. Actually 40,000 XMP. So I never knew that. It's a 2 PCIe 4.0 lanes AMD quad cross graphics output HDMI. Okay, you feel me? You understand what I'm saying? So you just made me realize that, and I want to thank you for that. That's great. I didn't know that. Did you know that? Because I was basing it off of this. I don't want you to make the same mistake if you do decide to upgrade, or just for the knowledge wise. You probably already knew that. I'm playing at 1440p and streaming it at 1080p. And the ZPU is just doing beast kind of work, considering his peaked out performance, dude. I got two M.2 slots. I got two M.2 slots here. Memory. You can see it's at 32. I know you can't see that because it's small, but it says 32. 16 gigabyte, 2 8 sticks. So yeah, confirm. Maxed out RAM performance for the hardware. Yeah, dude. Get some. That's fucking great. No wonder it was fucking crashing on me every time I put the 40XMP. It couldn't even hit those numbers. Then I figured that the max was 32, so I set it at 32 dual channel. Boom, fixed. Runs perfect. I didn't think about it, but it makes sense. There's usually only so many memory lanes and bandwidth in the chip. Yeah, I never knew that until like right now, this instant. I fixed the problem myself with troubleshooting, but looking at the specifics on the chipset, on the chip, on the CPU, I never knew that they were capped. I know it makes sense now, right? Of course, right? It's lanes, bandwidth. But I was basing it off of the motherboard, which is a categorical mistake. You're getting your desktop back? Well, then are you gonna look at what your CPU is maxed? So yeah, we got ourselves the Ryzen 5700. It caps at 32 megahertz, regardless of your motherboard's capacity. Noted. The things you learn after 10 years? Well, I guess I really suck ass. We got a WD Blue SATA state drive at 1,000 gigabytes. We got ourselves an M.2 slot, which is OS is in there. Dumping games in there right now. So I have 2 terabytes SSD and VME. And the GPU is the Ryzen 6800. Does that answer your question? I just wanted to share. I'm not trying to be rude. Does that answer your freaking question? What I have? Now probably GPU. I have the 3800X. This is 2016 desktop. You have a 3800X? Yeah, that's what I had in the 2060. That's pretty good. That was my last CPU, but it doesn't support Windows 11. So the one I decided was the 58.7. And XMP, like TMP and Secure Boot. Those two things, those are pretty hard to figure out in your motherboard. Supposedly there's a key in your motherboard that you have to enable to unlock TMP. You did? Well, I didn't know that. I learned that by myself. How do you enable TMP and Secure Boot? Evidently there's a key enabled inside the motherboard at Windows 11 out. Oh yeah, so did you do that? The hardest part was to find that key button because it kept saying, oh, it has some kind of key that needs. I'm like, what the fuck is it? So I googled it and I'm like, it was right there. I found it. After I pressed enable some kind of key, I can't repeat myself because I don't recall. Some key in the motherboard that opens up TMP and Secure Boot. Each of them opens up the other. The key opens up the TMP. No, the key opens up the Secure Boot, which is the TMP 2.0. You know, they're in succession. Windows, the key, it kind of like unlocks it in a way. I don't even really remember how. Yeah, I just did it today. And that's pretty much it, other than this is my case. So it's a pretty minuscule upgrade. It's a very nice PC, by the way. It's a 1440p 60 fps. I did in my BIOS. Yeah, did you have to go to UEFI? Because I was running Legacy on Windows 11. You have to change Legacy to UEFI, and I had to install Windows 10 twice in Legacy, and then once you change Legacy to UEFI or UEFI BIOS, then you have to reinstall Windows 10 again, and from Windows 10 you could install UEFI, because I was running Legacy, so I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get into Windows. So here's my PC specs. Windows 11 is crazy. I don't know. I haven't got used to it. And I have a terabyte. I'm dumping games here. I should have did a partition just for Windows, but as soon as this is, like, I have 500 gigabytes left, I'm just gonna transfer everything here. Plus, I'm gonna erase all my games later once I get more hard drives, like more storage. But for now, just putting it all wherever it wants. I should have did a partition just for Windows. What's a good number for a partition for Windows? I can't do it anymore. It's too late. I decided not to do it. But what's a good storage number for a partition just for Windows, and you don't even put anything there? Because can't you partition Windows to have its own little 500 gigabytes, and you'll never even use it unless you want to put some stuff in there? I think 500 gigabytes. You think it's good for Windows? Should have done that, because now I'm dumping shit in my where Windows is. Bad idea, huh? I don't know. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Well, thank you for the reassurance, but I'm dumping all kind of shit in here. It's a terabyte, M.2. And then once I get close to 500, because I don't want to. That's what I thought. Once I get to 500, I'll just stop putting things in there. If I also have 500 gigabytes, then I'll start dumping shit in this SSD. That's pretty much it. What do you think? 5700X with a Ryzen 5700X CPU, 6800 XT GPU. The motherboard is just basic. I was thinking about switching to Radeon and going in Linux. Well, it is supported. You gotta make sure your game is supported. Your motherboard and Windows is supported. I just did it today. Sorry that it's pretty dark in here, by the way. It's just pretty late. Don't want the light, you know. And I just wanted to try it because I downloaded this game when I was sleeping. I wanted to see how it ran with my new system, and let me tell you something. Oh, I have Steam Deck. It has wire compatibility. Oh, you're gonna put it on the Steam Deck. But overall, I think this upgrade is beautiful. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to tell you. Most importantly, look at this. You see this? So this is very important to show you. I will play most of my stuff. You'll play most of your stuff on Steam Deck? Oh, on desktop, I see. Look, I wanted to show you this. So, Steam Deck is Linux also. So what I wanted to do is, the XMP I wasn't able to do it, but it's fine. Now we found out that it's maxed out on the CPU lane bandwidth, which is 32, which, fuck yeah. And this right here, you have to enable AMD Smart Access Memory in the BIOS. It's hard to say UEFI, dude. So let's just say BIOS, okay? Just easier. Even though now we know that it's UEFI, but let's just say BIOS for the sanity of our brains, dude. Regardless if it's fucking UEFI and not legacy. Semantics. Don't want to get stuck with semantics, circumstantial shit. So in the BIOS, you enable this, and what it does, it speaks directly to the GPU and CPU. Yeah, you know how the information that the CPU has to give to the GPU to render the game, right? Sometimes it used to go through the motherboard or the memory. It used to go there and then come back. Now it's a direct A to B to the GPU and the CPU with this enabled. AMD Smart Access. They speak to each other directly, transfer information quicker. Just want to let you know that. And if you look into that, if you're thinking of going into AMD CPU, and the motherboard has to support it, and the 600 series cards support it. I think 500 series cards too, if there is one. 600 cards for sure, because I have one. 700 for sure, and whatever CPU that supports it as well. So the motherboard, CPU, and the graphics card have to support AMD Smart Access Memory. Just wanted to tell you that. So what's my point? My point is that I totally fucking maxed out this chipset's capacity. Confirmed. We just confirmed that I did the 32 megahertz cap on my CPU bandwidth. You taught me that right now, because I didn't know that. I just confirmed it right now. So my PC is maxed the fuck out, sir. The Windows 11 beast. And the access, the way it's accessing information, it's fucking smooth, brother. The thing I could tell you, regardless of having Windows 11, everything that I just showed you, the M.2, my storage is fucking fast. My GPU is communicating with the CPU in his own lanes. Good to see you, Hannah. Really. See you, lady. Good to see you too. How you been? Had a good Thanksgiving. How's your grandma? Is she still alive? My grandma's dead. Both of my grandparents are dead. My parents. How's Granny doing? Is she still? Where does she live? Remember you here in Cali, California? Oh man. Excuse me, dude. I almost choked to death right there. She made it to 104. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that your grandma died. I know she was alive for a long time, brother. I didn't expect her. I'm dead. It'll blow me up. Fuck, how the hell did I even survive that shit? Oh shit. Dude, that's bullshit. Not even a stutter, brother. Do you know OBS? OBS has like a wizard in it, and when I reinstalled everything. So when I installed OBS, I ran the wizard, and it's running. You asked me what resolution I'm playing at. I'm playing at 1440p, streaming at 1080p, 60 FPS. It's probably a little pixelated because the wizard said, well, it set to 6000 bit rate, 1080p, I suppose. I don't know what CPU encoding preset that it did. If it's really pixelated, it must have set a low preset, or a higher preset. As we know, OBS higher is shittier. The lower the better. I mean, it's upsetting, but unexpected. When did this happen, by the way? When did he say motherfucker? Like FAACKER? That's what it sounded like. He said. He said, "You motherfucker." Yeah, like when did your grandma pass away? By the way, just asking like the time, because I know she was alive last time we spoke. You went to see her, didn't you? Didn't you go visit her just recent? What the hells? Am I just confusing someone else? Someone in Los Angeles or something like that? About a year ago? Yeah. That's all. That's how long it's been since we talked about it. Wow, a year already? 104? What was her secret, dude? You looked at a YouTube video. A guy said that it was just pure soup. Yeah. I'm doing good. What are you up to? You're doing alright? Still hanging in there with the prescriptions and stuff like that? So I know you get prescription for your allergies. How's the medication going? I mean, look, let's just be forward. Let's just be straight with each other. You know, we shared stuff about ourselves. How you doing? You still living at the same place? What's going on? What the hell? Oh shit. Good, yeah, I see my doctor. Yeah, everything's good. Dude, look at this. This isn't good. This isn't good for my therapy. Oh shit. Now they take care of you? So you said you had an injury? Okay, that I deserve that. I deserve that. No, I don't. He wrecked me. But yeah, the CPU runs great. Look, man. I'm gonna check the CPU encoding setting that it defaulted with, but that's what OBS defaulted. But OBS doesn't realize that you stream at the same time, so it's like, what the fuck? Same place, probably going to Mosuno. Safe neighbor is on meth and dealing drugs. Really? So people come in and out. It's kind of like a hub, very disrupting to the mind. Yeah, it's really upsetting when that happens. I'm quite familiar with the scenario, the situation, rowdy neighbors and stuff. They're just trying to make a living, I guess, you know, selling drugs. Pathetic pieces of shit. Right? Like, when you're just trying to sell drugs and make a little money. Everybody does that. They try to justify their actions. They can't justify that shit. They're a fucking drug dealer. You peddle drugs to kids. Like, they're adults. They know what they want. Apartment life. So you're gonna get a better location. Have you found anything that's very suitable for you? Even if you downgrade somewhat, but just a better environment. Just a better environment, I suppose. So that's the same apartment that you lived in for a while, and they just are they even new or something, or have they always been there? Why don't they kick them out? Why don't they call the police? It's hard, right? They're apartments. And like eventually they'll leave. Trust me. It's just a matter of time. If you decide to stay, you just have to endure. A couple places in mind, but this isn't up for 3 months. Well, what if in 3 months something happens? A miracle happens. And the police raid their asses, and then they take them all away. Within the 3 months, would you stay? It's a condo. Comes unit fell off the wagon. She owns it. Okay, there's a lease as well. Or you're talking about she owns it. Like, she's fucked. Oh, she's gonna lose it, dude. How does she own it, dude? What are the options here? Can she lose it even though she owns it? For dealing drugs? Even if she goes to jail, will that place always be there? She won't even be able to pay the taxes on it. Owns it. It's a condo. Okay, I'm getting fucked again. So she owns it. There's gotta be a way that she can lose it. There's gotta be a way that she can lose it. Maybe, but it's more pain in the ass or more eviction. I see. So basically the situation is not good. I get you. What? Get off of me, nerd. Nice block. Right in the chin. I broke his jaw. I'm sure she will, but I'm not sure I want to wait for it. Yeah. Because eventually the shit's gonna hit the fan. There's consequences for your actions. She's really fucked. She fell off the wagon. It was just too good. That meth was just too good. I hear that shit just fucks you up hard. It's like worse than crack. Imagine being on crack and fucking meth at the same time. Oh, you're double fucked. I don't think meth users like crack. They prefer crack even better. I mean, meth even. Watch your surroundings, you dumbass. Come walking behind me like that. Dumb asshole. Dare you come behind me like that. Stop hiding behind that little bullshit. That's not gonna save you, asshole. I'm a normal person. I just want to have nice stuff and sketchy people coming around. Well, sir, if hopefully you'll find a better location with suitable surroundings. We had the same issue here years ago with our neighbors, but they've been gone for the past 10 years. It's just when they live in that type of lifestyle, it not only affects them, but it affects. It's like a cancer. It affects everything around it. It's fucking pathetic. Even when you're doing drugs, you think it's only you, but it's affecting not only your family members, your friends, people's other friends that are affected by that by just contact. Like by you telling me, it's already affecting me. and because I'm concerned about your well-being, because I know you, and I'm very sad to hear that. But I think, in words of consoling words, I've been in that situation. Our neighbors used to be like that. It's been 10 years, brother. Is there any consolation? It's been 10 years since that tragic stuff. Yeah, me too. Even though we're fine, it's just being around that shit. It's like cancer, dude. You know, even though you're a participator in the same, even though you're not participating in smoking meth. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I smoke meth or just saying. I hang around with drug addicts and alcoholics. And it's fucking annoying. Boston police rationing? What he say? Look, overall, I think my upgrade has been. I wanted to test this game. I took a nap. I just woke up, man. I need to go back to sleep. I don't want to stay up. But oh my goodness, dude, it's like if I would say this upgrade, just this peak performance, dude. I wanted to go into Windows 11 so I won't be left behind. It just seems that this upgrade made my gaming experience very smooth. Like the game is running like extremely well. If I'll play through in a while. I'm trying. See, I'm just messing around right now, but what I'm trying to do is make a robot. Here. Build a robot workshop. But I'm missing some items. And I'm pretty upset about that. Because I don't know where to get them. And I would have to actually look for them. Because I'm trying to make a robot. But I'm missing fiberglass and mechanical something. What is that? Is that a Yao Gao? Please say it's not a Yao Gao. I need to get back to Baldur's Gate. Me too. I hear they did a pretty good update this week. Can I open this?
Can't open it from this end.
Okay, fuck it. Just that's a fucking Yao Gao. Okay, there's two fucking Yao Gaos. We're out of here. We're going upstairs. Wow. Two freaking Yao Gaos. Not only one, but two. Oh my goodness. Is that what you want? Shotgun time. Fuck. Get fucked, Yao Gao. Where are you? Show yourself. I have two Yao Gaos on my ass. Where are they? You see them? Where the hell did they go? So what are you gonna do? You're gonna upgrade. You're gonna go into Linux. I don't know how to use Linux. I know Linux is like its own software, and you have to do everything by scratch. And you have to set up. What do you have to set up their own screen or something? Like literally, you create your own PC through software. My Windows is so fucking bloated. So you just trying to... I mean, what's the bloated part about it? I try not to use any of that bloated shit. Like it takes 68 gigabytes to install Windows 11. Okay, thank you very much. Excuse me. I got. Let me help you. I got him. I got him. So she's part of the DLC of the Automatron.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
And if you have the DLC, you start the mission. But I'm missing the components to make my own robot, and I don't know where to find fiberglass. I just gotta do a quick internet search, and they'll tell me where to get it. Anybody home? What do you think about these homes? Like if you use Mac OS or Linux, it's just way snappier and it feels better even on the worst PC. Well, that's what I'm trying to say, that I feel that this upgrade that I did feels snappier. That's just a regular pistol. That's my sentiments exactly. This little upgrade just to get to Windows 11, it does seem snappier. I think it's a great upgrade. I never used Linux. I don't even know how to use it. Ubuntu. Okay, where the hell are you? Well, excuse me, I'm going back in. Get him, robot, get him. Get that freaking Yao Gao. Got him. I think it pop is. What's that? What's that? I guess the less things you have, the more faster it runs. Like Linux, does it run on any kind of CPU? Ubuntu? I'm not a good software guy. Is it Linux distributor? I've looked at videos of Linux just to get an idea what it is. Don't you have to do a lot of prompts and actually make your own Windows? Like it's basically not, but it's just files, isn't it? Linux is just basically files, and you create your own like dashboard, like partitions and stuff. No, not so much. Yeah, I'm really ignorant when it comes to Linux. Like totally, dude. I'm not a software guy, that's why. But I know that Linux is Windows. Like literally, it's, what is it called? 32. From what my research is that basically Windows stole Linux idea. Like Windows is basically Linux, period, but in a more distributed manner to the masses, sugar coated. Some differences, all that distress, some differences. I feel you. Do all that distress to do all that. Yeah, there's a distress to do all that. That's what's my problem with Linux, is you have to do everything. You literally have full control of everything. And I'm not a software guy, so I can't do it. Could I learn? Sure. Do I want to? Not necessarily. I don't have no purpose for it. Like it's just too much for me. Just I'm a simple guy. Mother Stream made the Steam Deck. Almost all my games will run on Linux. Also, but basically, it's not Linux. It's SteamOS. Steve, what are you talking about? So it's SteamOS is Linux. That's my point. Linux is basically Steam OS. It's running off of Linux, but they created. Oh, Steam is Linux. Yeah, Steam is Linux. It. Okay, so when you boot up, it's basically this. You turn on your PC, you get a welcome screen, and then you get into the operating system. And what is the operating system essentially? Like, how would it look? Just a blank screen with just a folder, and then you just, it's like this. Isn't Linux just like this? Like, what's the difference between this and Linux? Like, okay, this is a window, right? It's a window. So you open up Windows, and it goes to the main screen. So that's the first thing it does. It goes into the main screen, and then you have files, and then you create this. You do this. You do all this, don't you? Well, there's kind of like you build. You don't build it by scratch. I know that this is a command here that somebody did. Somebody's job was to make this X, wasn't it? It's just Windows. Literally, what Windows is Windows. Look. Windows. And you know where else we have Windows? Maryland. So this is basically what Linux is, essentially. It's just a bunch of fucking windows and folders. But it's an open source software. Windows is Linux based off of the System 32.
Make sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
New mods available from Robot Shop. Hell yeah. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. All I need now is to go to the workshop. Jury rig. What the hell's going on here? Welcome to Robco Industries. Scan for components. Ooh. We're looking for fiberglass. Wait for eyeball to locate fiberglass. Oh my goodness, what the hell? Excuse me, this is what I remember I told you I needed fiberglass? Son of a bitch. What the fuck? Error. Critical failure to eyeball remote communication and making able to connect to eyeball. Oh, what the fuck? He's here. Can you go find manure? Oh, this is cool. Dude, I'm gonna save it right fucking here. If a robot could give me some shit, I'll be in the money. Can I fix this robot? You wanna get a link? Let me enable you to get a permit. Permit. 60 seconds. Take your time. Never mind. Aw. Why? I gave you a permit. Literally, I know. I don't know if on the video showing it was. It's fine. I looked up. What the? That scared the living daylights out of me, dude. Did somebody kill the little robot? I literally need someone here. But essentially, yes, it's another file system manager. Yeah, that's lack of better words for me that I didn't know how to say it correctly. But yeah, that's what it is. Well, once I learned that it's a System 32, and it's basically I saw a documentary of it that literally Windows stole the idea of that and just sold it to the masses like methamphetamine, like a drug dealer, like that neighbor there's some things like I like about it more than Windows, of course, because it's not Windows. It's literally not bloated like Windows. It's your own personal system. Like you create the files, you have full management of everything. Is more secure, security wise, has more defensive parameters than Windows. Windows is a shit show. You could get hacked any minute. Linux has better security. You could make your own better security, your own protocols. It's your own shit. Like it's a hacker's dream job. Like not only do you create your own Windows PC, you also create your own software operating system. Ain't that about a bitch? Not only are you a fucking genius, you're a fucking hacker genius, a software engineer. I'm not a software engineer, sir, and even though I have the understanding of what the differences are, they're basically the same shit. Essentially, like, what's the difference? Wait, you're mentioning all the differences because of the specifics that they are. Windows is basically the same shit. It's just sold to the masses like methamphetamine, drugs, and my Microsoft made a lot of money because of that shit. So you mass produce Linux. I mean, let's speak. Are we speaking business or what? Yeah, we're speaking business. That's basically what it is. So from what I researched. So if you want Linux, it's fine. Nothing's wrong with it. If you know how to create your own operating system the way you want it for whatever reasons you want it for. Security, business. You know what I'm saying? People get paid a lot of money for that. Like we need to make our own operating system here, specifically for our business. And that's what Linux is good for. When you get a computer engineer, go run your whole fucking software, security, files, encryption, and basically everything that Windows does, because fucking Windows is Linux. Okay, forget about main concern with a few games won't work because of anti-cheat incompatibility. Is it really that bad? I keep hearing that. That's the only negative that you hear from Linux, is that it doesn't run games, because it's not your fault. It's not Linux fault. It's the developers, the software engineers that create the game. They don't make it compatible with Linux operating system, because it's because Linux is not like a base. It has to be specific. You would have to download specific things into your Linux operating system to enable the reads and write, the communication between the code, the game's code, to run it. You know what I mean? That's the whole point of me not trying to get into it. It's just you have full control, better control, but the convenience factor. Windows made it where it's just sold to the masses. Yeah, the anti-cheat, but you can still. Oh, why would you have anti-cheat? The anti-cheat of games? Because they're specific for Windows 11. See, the thing is, it's a developer thing. From what I gather, it's that the developers choose the convenience of the operating system. What the hells? He done blew up himself? My robot is still alive. The thing I like about the faster. What the hell? No, damn! Our faster updates, snappier UI, and better privacy. I need to look at I need to look into Linux to see what you mean by that. You piqued my interest after all these years. I know that Linux has come a long way, dude. Long way. And it's kind of not there yet, but mostly, yeah. I think Linux might come out with some like, but you know, Steam uses it. You know why Steam uses it? Because they're a bunch of software engineer nerds. Did you know that? My God, talking is way better. I never used Linux. Okay, tabbing, autocorrect, I understand. So, a personal challenge. Where would I, how would I, okay, I need to YouTube it. How, Linux for noobs. Like, could I be able to install Linux? Just, what would you recommend as an idiot? No, not you, me. As me being an idiot in this, ignorant in this. How would I, could you see me building a operating system? Like, where would I get it from? Do I have to pay for it? YouTube always. Well, I've seen a lot of them, so that I know that could help me. So what kind of PC do I need? I have a lot of PCs. So would I be able to do it like in a Celeron chip? I have a Celeron chip. That's my cheapest PC. CPU. Yeah, it's integrated graphics. Could I do it with integrated graphics CPU only? Then or any PC. I think this is the best beginner friendly. No, it's free. It's free. Okay, I'm gonna use. Can I? So I could use the Celeron then. So fucking slow. I'm gonna be lagging as hell. Do you need a graphics card for it? Can I use just the integrated graphics? Did you ever come back? What the fuck happened to this guy? He never even brought me my fertilizer. You do it on the Celeron with an iGPU. Well, the Celeron does have integrated graphics. I think it should be good with that then, huh? I'll try it. I'll give it a shot. Now that I got Windows 11. I guess Windows 12 is coming out. I heard it's AI based for ChatGPT. Do it on a little laptop you got. Oh no, my little laptop is beast. I have Windows 11 on that. She's faking it. I don't know if you will do much gaming on it, but no, it's just for learning purposes. Just how I got this Windows 11 today. It was just for me to learn it. I'm a self-learner. That's why I fap a lot. Just, you know, self. Sorry, bad joke. Self-learner. Get it? Whatever. Let's move on. No, not my laptop. She's faking. Welcome back, by the way. No, not even if you give me millions of dollars, I'm not gonna do it on that laptop. I love that laptop. It's beast. It's nice, actually. Fucking garbage. Can't play any games in that. But it's a beautiful 17-inch screen, Windows 11. Pretty snappy. Just it's not a gaming laptop. It's a production laptop. It's a work laptop. I love it. My first laptop ever. My first laptop was on Windows 11. I take it to work every day. I watch Twitch on it. I watch movies on it. Hui Shen touched it. Touched my touchpad on it. Okay, you don't know Hui Shen, Steve. Just this girl I was talking to, and she kind of like gave me the cold shoulder. I don't know why. And yeah, she introduced me to ChatGPT. I don't know if you will do much gaming on it, but no, just to learn. I'm going in a tangent, aren't I? Somebody mentioned laptop, and it reminded me of Hui Shen, a girl that I was talking to. She actually touched the touchpad on my laptop. I don't think you should be doing it on your desktop, but it's up to you. Well, I have a lot of PCs. I have this Celeron chip on a micro ITX build, and I could do it on that. Little micro ATX doesn't hurt anybody. The little micro ATX build doesn't hurt anybody. It's a Celeron. Hey, the motherboard is pretty beast though. I'm not gonna lie to you. It could hold a i7-8700K. It's a ROG Strix, Asus ROG Strix Mini ITX build. So I ended up just putting the Celeron, the cheapest I could find. But literally, I could put the i7-8700K on that little bad boy. It's a little beast. And I could do it first with the little Celeron. Dude, these guys were just destroying themselves. But now that I did this, I mean, why not? I've already made this snappy ass PC. These games are just running great, by the way, dude. I haven't even gotten a stutter, even when explosions. Dude, I am freaking amazed with this build. It's a 1440p build. And I'm really happy with it. I took a nap and I woke up, and I took a nap when I downloaded this after I stopped streaming, by the way. I pressed download, say okay, I'll go to sleep, I'll wake up and I'll see how it runs. Dude, oh man, who knew that upgrading 2 generations motherboard wise would make such a difference? Steve and I, we've been knowing each other for a long time. Been friends for a long time. Uh-oh. Bad news. Imagine every time you say we've been friends for a long time and then the Doom song kicks in. The Doom song kicks in, dude. We've been friends for a long time. Doom, 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 doom. The hell? I keep hearing Shooty, dude. I'm out in the open, bro. Hear the night owls. Oh yeah. I shouldn't be up, by the way. I just got up and got some water. Drank it all. I need to go back to bed, actually. I cannot stay up. But I'm really happy that we had this conversation, and just to show you how these old games run good. What is it, a GM 680 GTX? That's what you had it. You had it. Me, I never had it. When did I have a 680? I don't think I ever had it. Well, you're talking about the 610 GT 610? No, well, I didn't have it. It's not like if I had a lot of GPUs, sir. That 610 GT 610 was for my mini ITX builds when you first started streaming. Yeah, the 66. I had a 580, a 1080. I had 1080. I can't recall, you know. I had a 1080. I think my first GPU was a 580, 5 something. I don't remember. It was a potato as PC, and then I still have a lot of my GPUs that I had throughout the years. I just have to look at them. I don't think it was like a 680. I think it was a 6600. Remember the 6600? Not the CPU, the GPU. What was it? It was one of those blower ones I gave to my nephew. I think it was a 6600. Let's go look at that. I was running shit like that back then. Let's see. AMD 6600 GPU. I don't know. I'm just Redon 66. No. No. These are new ones. The old ones. What was the old ones? How old is this?
The RX 6600 is a mid-range graphics card from AMD, and it was released in late 2021. This
No, we're talking in the year 2014. Or it was GTX. It was a GTX 6600. 660? Was it a 660 Ti? This one right here. Yeah.
Hey up everyone, and welcome back to a new 70A. If you go down with settings, we got
Damn, I was running 25.
with
Yeah.
no. However, like a 100 hertz or prices a lot of the visual fidelity in. Hey up everyone, and welcome back
How come it doesn't?
Windows Safe Mode Founders Edition. So make sure you stay subscribed for that. Previous GTX.
Yep, that's the one I had. Literally, that's the one I had. GT 660. Get down. This thing was pretty dope. I gave it to my nephew when I went to his house to build his PC, and that shit had a lot of. We blew it with the air pressure. That shit had a lot of fucking dust. It was insane, dude. And that was basically my last potato build. Those things were beasts back then, though. 1080p, 45 FPS, 60 FPS if you lower everything. So I have humble beginnings, but I think I had a 580, like a 580 or something like that. I remember it was the 5 series. That one was pretty garbage for sure. Then I got the that one, the 660 or something. The blower one, exactly that one. And after that, I started getting good GPUs. I have a little GTX 680 build I bought for off marketplace. And son, I mean, hey dude, you have to give him the cheapest thing. You know, you just can't give him a 4090 Ti. Come on, that's for us. You know, you got a hand-me-downs. I actually put my 1070 on the 3800. So your CPU, the 3800X, I slapped in the 1070 in that build. You think I could sell it on the marketplace for like the 1070 and the 3800? What do you think? Get 1080p. Oh, what the hell? We're dead. Let's okay, I'm gonna go to bed, guys. This has been a total success. I don't know, I just want to show my appreciation. I build things just because I like doing it. It does alright. It does Fortnite performance 720p, like 10 FPS, and we'll play Roblox for him. Oh, dude, that's beautiful, man. That's all you need, dude. I'll never again buy a PC from Circuit City for $2,000. Buying a Pentium 4 for $2,000. I'll never do that again. But it helped my credit. It helped my credit go up even further. Yeah, that was my first PC. It was a Dell with E-machines. Remember the E-machines? Spilled beans. I remember when high-end GPUs were like 600 max. Is that right? Yeah, PC Master Race, brother. Well, I try to get used. I usually get used because, like I said, I'm never gonna purchase a Pentium 4 Windows XP E-machines for $2,000 payment plan. Never ever. I'll never do that again. And look, I learned my lesson. learned my lesson completely, ladies and gentlemen. I've been building PCs ever since. I got good credit though. It gave me good credit. Thank you for that, but look at me, I'm on Windows 11. And dude, Windows 11 is a, excuse my bad word, it's a bitch. Oh my god. It's a bitch. But I figured it out. I'm gonna do what Steve said. I'm gonna try to install Linux and a Celeron chip. Haha. What the hell's? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go to the truck. I have an idea. She shoots the truck blows up. What the hell? Get off of me. Okay, this truck is not gonna blow up. It's one of those old dry heaps. Okay, it's right on my ass. How about this one? Does it blow up? Nope. Nope. How do you know which car blows up? There's gotta be a mod for that. Oh shit. Hey. Dude, did I do that? I'm sorry. Hold on, let me see. I remember when I was first playing this game, you duck and you can move stuff. I guess it doesn't work. Physics played all the while on that thing. You did? I had a Delta. You did too? I played a lot of backyard baseball. A lot of that. Oh, dude, my favorite game is Dawn of the Dead. It's based off of the movie. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get it really quick before I end the stream because I need to go back to bed. I can't. It's a success. It's a success. My PC was a success. But let me show you something. Fiddlers. For lack of spelling it, let me just put it there. Fiddler's Green. Damn it! What the hell's? Fiddler's Green. What's that? Dawn of the Dead or something the Dead? Please. The Living Dead? Fiddler's Green. So Fiddler's Green Wiki, it's a video game. I played that shit on that Pentium E machine. Dude.
So, you want to know how I got here? Yeah, I'll tell you my story. It all started like this. I just finished feeding the hogs when the power went out. That happens from time to time out here in the country. I tried calling the electric company, but the lines were dead. I didn't think too much of it at the time. Later that day, I noticed a stranger in my yard. Something wasn't right with him. The way he was just standing there. I went out to see what he wanted.
It was a zombie. Yep. Yeah, I literally they replayed that on that Pentium, so you couldn't run Doom 3. That, don't you just hate that? Being a PC guy, you can't run shit. That's why we're always upgrading. You know the stigma of PC is like you always have to upgrade every 2 months. Not necessarily, dude. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, I've been upgrading like a motherfucker, right? But the thing is, I do incremental upgrades. This one right here is gonna last me until I get the 4090 Ti, or the 500 series that comes out. We could do, and we could do AI. And 500 series is gonna be AI. Son of a bitch is right there. Okay, we got this. That's right, motherfucker. Ooh, on the way down. Whoa. Oh, he got me. Oh, fuck, dude. Come on, stand back. Oh, you're dead. Well, that was a good one as well. I'm heading out. I'm heading out for the evening. I shouldn't have been streaming anyways. But, wow. PC Master Race. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. This upgrade, I never... It's not the Windows 11. It's just in conjunction how everything is running so smoothly. Everything is just running real smooth, man. It's just a perfect upgrade. Literally, dude. Like it's literally like really good. PC, PC Master Race theme. There we go. I'm out, ladies. Hey, look at this. Ooh. See you later, man. Take care, guys. Bye.